Welcome back to my channel again. And today, I thought maybe since GitHub Copilot, mostly developer uses it and automation engineer uses it, but I think as a QA community and everyone QA SDETs or SDE, I thought I should make this video today so that people should know what are the uses of GitHub Copilot, how you can utilize this for your day-to-day task. Perhaps few people who are already into automation, they might be using it, but there are few people who might not be aware of GitHub Copilot. So for that, today I have made this video how you can use GitHub Copilot. And it's okay if you have no subscription. If you have free version, still at least you will have a suggestion assistant so that you can efficiently write your code and it will help you to accelerate. So without wasting time, let's get started with GitHub Copilot video for our QA and SDET folks. So my focus today will be on the QA and SDET side only because that is the niche of my channel. So if you see in my current slide, first I'll discuss with what is Copilot and then how you can do setup and writing your test case with AI, how you can generate test automation code, how you can even do bug analysis, root cause, how we can have API testing, mocking, and even how you can integrate CI/CD and you can have quality gates. And then we will at the end start with live demo. So what is GitHub Copilot? In easy word, it is your AI peer programmer that suggests code right inside your editor in real time. So there is a chat box and you have a code editor like IntelliJ or VS Code. When you are coding, it will help you or it will suggest you, hey, this is how you have to write the code. And it is powered by OpenAI. Even you have your code Claude models and you have currently support of GitHub Copilot added in VS Code, JetBrains, NeoVim, Visual Studio, and GitHub.com itself. And what it is like it is fully aware of your current open file, your current directory. So when we have it plugged in to your VS Code, it means it is you have to just let it know. It will read all the file folder and accordingly it will suggest you the code. Coming to the launching part, so it came in 2021 and finally we got a GA release in June 2022. Then we got Copilot X in 2023 and then we had Copilot Workspace in 2024. So if you know the common QA pain point at this point, if we don't have, let's suppose Copilot or AI, so you don't have a repetitive boilerplate test code, you have to write it manually, then keeping test in sync with fast moving features. So if you have incident automation and you have to do incident automation, it becomes tough if you are doing manually. You have a slow test coverage ramp up on new code base. It is time consuming for debugging and doing RCA on failures. There is a lot of manual effort in creating test data and creating mock data. This problem Copilot solves for you. It accelerates for you. You can auto generate your test case from function signature. It will suggest you assertion, edge cases, negative case, and it will explain you all familiar code instantly. If you got a new let's suppose you're new to a team and you got some old repo, you can just ask Copilot, hey, can you please explain me? It will explain you and give you each and every detail how that framework is built. So you don't need a KT. Now you can start from scratch. You don't need anyone to guide you, hey, this is what you need to do, that is what. So that was a problem before Copilot, before AI came. Now, if you see, you won't see much KT in any company, and they will say, "Hey, you have Copilot, learn it, do it by yourself." And also, you can just give manual test case, and it will convert into automation script. That is what one scenario I will show you in the ad. You can generate the test data, mock data, all things possible. These are few licensing related detail, how you can install it. So and all the process of configuration. So if you have to really buy it, you can buy an individual license for $10. That is equivalent to 1,000 rupees per month. This is going to change next month in June 2026. They are going to have different pricing. So once that will come, I will update it in the description or chat. Right now this is the pricing structure. And if you have a student account, so it is free for a student via GitHub Education. So if you belong to that category, please use it. And in VS Code, simply go to extension, install GitHub Copilot. And in JetBrains, if you want to do, go to settings, plugins, and search for Copilot. Then you need to authenticate using GitHub account. So ensure you have a GitHub account. And then you configure setting, enable, disable for language types, adjust suggestion delay, toggle inline versus panel view. Yeah. Okay. So this is how it will look like. I can show you once we are inside VS Code. So you can simply put a plain text in the comment and you will have your test case generated like this. You can do anything, like anything, just you write, it will do it. So it will work with almost all framework, whether it's just Mocha, PyTest, JUnit, NUnit, TestNG, and more. And you can generate code for Playwright, you can generate for Cypress, you can generate for Selenium, PyTest, Unit 5, Rest Assure, and what more. And these are some simple prompt like, hey, write a Playwright test for checkout flow, generate Cypress intercept for API mocking, add page object model for login page. So these are few simple prompts which you use, it will create for you. And mostly it will be accurate, but your model should be what I have observed, at least if it is Sonnet 4.6, it gives really great output, or GPT 5.3, 5.4, 5.5. Now, assume that you have error and there is some script error, script is giving error or locator problem. Even if you give that to Copilot and you prompt it or you got null pointer exception or something, it will analyze, it will run it again, it will then even tell you, hey, this is the problem and I'm fixing it. So it the terminal output an error, it takes it. Now, even the coming to the API testing and mocking, you can simply generate your rest assured code. You can have JSON schema validator. You can do mocking. You can use spect for contract testing. You can generate the data. You can do parallel API test views. So there is all the thing. Anything you just say the thing which you used to first ask or Google or go to Stack Overflow. Now Copilot will help you to do that, and you just need to review if it has made a right code for you. So these are some numbers which is available from internet. I didn't do the survey. It was available internet. You can see. So you can have better writing by 55%, dev stain flow longer for 74%, reduction in boilerplate in 40%. So these are all, and now you have coverage of 2x. This is all the numbers came from internet. Again, it is not my data. And again, don't think like it is replacing QA engineer. So it is just removing the repetitive tedious task you had. And now what you can do once you are done with repetitive tasks, you can do exploratory testing, do some risk analysis, and focus on more of a strategy, right? Now, these are few prompt cheat sheet. You can just save this slide and for unit test generation, you can write unit test for a function. So these are few prompt. You can just pause the video and have a look for test writing, automation, and debugging. And now moving to the real world. So let's come out from the PPT world and let's see real thing here. Or I have already one framework. I generally show this one and I have done a lot of work here. This is how it will come. This is VS Code. So you need to install VS Code from Microsoft Store. Once it is installed, how it will look like. Yes. So let's suppose you're a new user and this is how your first screen will look like. And you will have some screen, something like that. Then you go to extension and here search for Copilot. And then once you have it, this one Copilot Chat, if you see from github.com, this is what you need to install. Currently it is already installed in my system. And once it is installed, you will see here like a message icon. So once you click on it, automatically a checkbox will appear. And here you will see a lot of mode, agent mode, ask mode, plan mode, and number of agents by default. And then you will have an auto mode, which means the automatically if you put a chat and then based on the complexity of task, it will auto assign the model. Otherwise, you can pick it manually. For example, if I click Sonnet, it will automatically come Opus, automatically come GPT 5.4. Then whatever I want to use, generally for coding purpose and considering the amount token and all, I prefer Sonnet 4.6, but you can try other model like this. Then you have here settings icon. And in that, if you see, there are some built-in agent that checkbox is checked so that whatever in this window I want to perform, I need to give permission. So I give permission for agent to interact with browser, to edit my files, workspace, to perform the execution, read, search, to do, so that this, if I'm in agent mode, I'm given access. Hey, these are all access available. Please, you continue and do it. Don't ask for permission. Otherwise, it will not update anything if I don't check this checkbox. So like this, all tools are updated. I want to connect to Azure, so I can do it with Azure MCP. So I checked it. If I want to use Playwright, see MCP, this is Playwright MCP. So I have checked it so that I can directly talk to browser, talk to the app, get the locators from it using the accessibility tree. And like this, you can have a GitHub Copilot for Azure. So there is a lot of things you will see here in this checkbox, and you can install more MCP also. For example, I have Atlassian MCP so that I can connect to Zira. Let's suppose you have your user story there, and just simply I just write, hey, extract the Zira story, and then help me to write manual test cases. Copilot will do it for you. And if you say, hey, can you please now automate also, it will do it. So that powerful it is. So with the help of MCP, you can do all this thing. From here only, you can extract the description. You can even get the attachments, anything you want. It will help you to take. You can grab the history. Even you can take the if you have a GitHub MCP, you can simply it can read the PR of your development team and Jira ticket for which you are working. It can do a Git diff. It knows what changes are done, and then accordingly you can even plan your test coverage. That much level of deep testing you can do using GitHub Copilot. And there are a lot of things now also came, but these are the most important thing. And few more thing where if I'm in agent mode, it means it works like an agent. It can update your code. It can run browser. It can do everything. But when you are in ask mode, it is more like a chat GPT. It will generate something for you. That's it. And here it will come in the box. And we have a plan mode. So like if you want to have perform some goal and you want to do research, you can be in plan mode. And there is a plus icon here, and you have files and folder, GitHub issue, GitHub pull request. So these are all options available. So this is about your Copilot, all boxes which I have told. And a few more things, if you click on other model, click on the settings gear icon, you can also add models from Anthropic, XAI, Google, OpenRouter, OpenAI, Olama, which is in local, and then Azure. If you see right now, these are all I'm getting from Microsoft Copilot, all this model. These are all coming from paid account. Then you have some models from Google. You need to just give an API key and you will get it. If you have a local model already using Olama, you can use it. Otherwise, you can also pay in Open Router and use number of model like DeepSeek. You see, there are so many things available from Open Router. See, QIN, and then even you have Xiaomi ZAI. So it provides number of models, and then XAI also you can use. So this is also, it's not at all like you need to only use Copilot provided models by Microsoft GitHub. You can also have a subscription from Anthropic directly, and you just provide an API key, and you will have those models available for which you have paid. So it means GitHub Copilot have the ability to even have a third party, you can say, like Open Router, and you can use those LLMs. So that's pretty much about Copilot, which you can use for your QA work. And for example, now maybe I will give you a simple example. Here, if I tell him, let's be in ask mode first, I will keep it in Sonnet 4.6, and let's create a new chat session and tell him, can you give me Playwright script for opening google.com? Simple. And now it will, anyway, as we don't need MCP, but still it is starting Jira, Rail, Microsoft, Playwright, Symfony. But anyway, it will skip it because right now we don't need it. But yes, if it thinks like, hey, it has to launch google.com and take the locator and then give me the right script, it may use Playwright MCP, but right now I haven't directed anything. I have simply used the ask mode. So it will think randomly because no direction has been given. I haven't added any Claude skills yet, which will give a direction. I haven't used any specific agent, for example, the test generator agent, healer agent, planner agent, or any agent which I have made customly. So it will think, and accordingly, as per Sonnet 4.6 LLM thought process, it should give me a normal Playwright script. And let us see whether it gives in TypeScript, whether it gives in Python. I don't know. I haven't instructed anything. However, this is the thing it will do. I know, and then it will let me skip it. And now let it think. And ideally, it should generate a boilerplate. You see, now it has created a very simple launching script. And for example, if I move it to agent mode, and if I say it, same thing, can you give and add it to, let's for example, we will add it to test folder as spec file. Now let's see. So right now, what it was doing is it gave me in the form of chat, like a chat GPT. But since now I'm in agent mode, it should not do that. Ideally it should now write it for me, and somewhere in the test folder now it is, see, now it is able to read test folder because I have given permission here. If I don't give, it will not do. And now you see a google spec.com created, and it is there, and it told, hey, you can run it. And even what I can even run it this inside terminal, and then if there is any error, it will try to fix it. So you can simply say please run. Okay. And then what will happen, it will run inside this, and if there are any error, it will fix it also. So it means your headache of maybe getting any kind of exception and fixing is gone. You just need to verify, go here, write your comment, push it to the GitHub, and finally here's the PR. That's all what you have to do. So I think it is a boon. Now there was a time when I needed senior engineers or my architects to help me on something. Now I have power of Sonnet, Opus, and they will help me now. They are my senior engineers, and they will help me on anything, any doubt I have. So again, don't trust everything blindly. Use it. And also now you will see one more new thing came into picture. I think it came today. The new agent window. The window looks like this. It is very similar to Copilot only, but you have some option of using Claude, Copilot CLI, and then you can create a agent from here. And you have some option like there is a, if you go here, you can see ask, slower plan, built-in agent. Then few agent, you can just click on new agent, go to, then select got dot GitHub filter, and just randomly I'm just entering, and then you see you have your template, and then you define your agent, give instruction, tell, hey, what is the name, give description, argument, hint you give, and then you write what this agent should do, define the tools access you are giving. And then skills are something like, hey, like I have Python skills right now. Okay, for example, so I have Python knowledge. So I will tell you, hey, this is this what we need to do. This is how it should be. So for example, Azure AI Gateway, it has a description of it. And then the whole detail about it, category, trigger, then what are the reference point of it, then how to get the details, where are the endpoints, so that agent will not hallucinate. Now with the help of skills, it will save some token and it will look only specific to this area, when to troubleshoot, where to see what is that. So those are the skills. Then you have instruction. There are hooks. Right now we have only one hook available, and then few MCP server I have installed. If you need more MCP servers to connect to TestRail, Jira, GitHub, you can install it from marketplace. Right now, for our purpose, we for automation engineer, it's good to have Playwright, good to have GitHub, Atlassian, and Azure. If your DevOps is in Azure, these are, I think, enough for us as a QA engineer. And you can have plugins, and these are few plugins available. So in this new window, this is what I observed. They have given more anyway. You can do this thing also in Copilot, but it is a new UI for us. You can also have parallel more sessions running. So that is one advantage which I have seen. So three, four thing parallel task can run. You can create a multi-agent architecture also. We can create a separate video for that. So I believe that's all for today. I hope you will like the video, and I hope that it is helpful for all of you. So just like, subscribe my channel so that it will give me some motivation to make more videos, so that it will become a good help for all of you. So that's all pretty much from my side. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Take care. God bless you.